What's up, guys? I'm welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to check out some more NF. I really liked NF Happy. I really happy with the response you guys gave, with the spot you guys gave me. And one of you guys requested I checked this song called Mansion. You said it's very important to like NFL and like his entire career and stuff. And since I said I want to check out more of him, I thought, why not pick this one? This is NF Mansions featuring Fleurie. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, but we're gonna jump right into it, guys. Hope you guys enjoy, and let's see if I can be impressed with more NF. Let's go. Let's go, guys. Also, guys, somebody told me most of his songs are like just audio versions. Like he doesn't have a whole lot of videos.
Broken legs, but I chase perfection.
Okay.
These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
So I guess Manson's supposed to be like a
my mind is a house with walls covered in lyrics. They're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed. You might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just moved down. Put me in the corner,
so
you could see the fear in my eyes. Then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind.
Okay, all right. I like this. All right. So obviously the man is like a metaphor of his mind, right? He's talking about how, in his head, he lives in this man inside his head where like all his dark place be. When he writes, probably songs or he writes the lyrics, he pulls from this place. He's pulled from the songs that are in these mirrors, the songs, the lyrics that are trapped behind these doors. And pretty much how certain events through his life, probably especially certain tragic events, have doors in this mansion. And the tragic events are locked inside, and you have that's where he sometimes will open the pull from. And I really like this because this reminds me of Eminem in a certain way, not the comparison, but kind of like that both style where they both talk about and they use metaphors and similes for what's going on in life, and they talk about where they pull their music from. In this case, I will talk about this mansion, this thing that goes on inside his mind, where he pulls this darkness, and this is where he writes his lyrics at. Like he said, and because I got the lyrics on my phone, so you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me, physical abuse. That's the room I don't want to be in. The picture ain't blurry, I just don't want to see it. These walls like blink, I just don't want to see them. And pretty much talk about how he's saying obviously when you go through tragic things, especially you're young, they can really have an effect on your mind. And you might end up, in order to cope that, create something in your mind, to where you can lock all those bad feelings away. You can lock all those bad memories away. And like you said, they're there, but when you go to that place, you don't want to see them because they hurt so bad. So I really like this so far. He's really actually talking. And again, I've said this before, what seems to be the thing with NF, he's not the greatest lyricist, but he's really good at telling and painting the story with his music.
Downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in.
Right, talking about the abuse he went through as a child. He's saying, beat me, put me in a corner, and now y'all always have a place in my mind. Even she's saying here.
Trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
This song is really deep too. This is crazy.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I
like that line.
Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean.
Sorry, I really like that line that he just said right there. He said, "My mind's a house with walls covered in pain. So my problem is I don't fix things. I just try to repaint." And that's such a relatable bar because there's so many times, when we go through life or we go through traumatic experiences, you don't want to change. It's just try like you don't want to change. You try to like reimagine or kind of like reconstruct the events that happened. Like, oh, it was this, instead of trying to change and actually help and better yourself, you just, like he said, you just repaint over it. And you want to act like, oh, it didn't ever happen instead of actually dealing with the problem. So sorry, I just want to talk about that. That was a nice bar right there. I really like that.
Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This one full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into, it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now. We ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am. And I'll lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my head. And get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive. And at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die.
I love this type of
You'll
rap, man.
always
This
have a
is
room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time?
Insidious.
Yeah, NFF, bro. NFF is going. I mean, NFF is going off. I keep saying I want to keep saying NFF, but like NFF is going off, man. I like this. I love this type of rap, man. I must take something like that is very powerful and impactful over something like insane lyrical. Because again, I'll keep saying this, like not the most lyrical rap I've ever seen, but what he's saying, what he's rapping about, it matters and it means something and it punches, it hits you and it connects with you. And that type of rap to me will always be better than any type of just incredibly like lyrical type of rap because that stuff matters. That's important. What he's talking about is real to him, and you can hear it when he's talking about it, and he's really relating to like the trauma he's talking about is something that anybody's ever gone through in life can absolutely imagine. It's just crazy to me. Like you said, I regret the fact that I'm still struggling trying to find who I am. I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Struggling off like no, let it out of my hands. Then I get ticked off whenever I see it's affecting my play. I like that because that's so true. There are so many times in life, where you lie to yourself. It's like, oh, I'm doing the best I can. I tried my best. I tried my hardest. It didn't work out. I'll just go and move on to the next thing. But then down the line, you start to see, as you are constantly quitting and not really changing, you start to see how that really affects your life, and you just see that your life isn't going better, you're getting worse. But like instead of wanting to fix that, you just look in the mirror and just pretend like, I tried, knowing that reality you didn't try at all, and instead of facing that, you want to hide, but you want to hide like in a corner and just mask it like it's crazy. Like, man, like there's so much in this song that you can just like nitpick and talk about because there's so much what he's saying that's just real. Like it's crazy. Like you said, I get sick to my stomach when I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when the room is where I sleep. Like you're saying, like I have these sick images in my head, things I don't remember, things I don't want to talk about, but I can never escape them because when I sleep, they're there. That's where they live. Like that darkness lives in me. Like this is absolutely crazy, man. Like really, really good. Like this is dope so far. I actually can't believe how good this is.
Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time?
That's such a powerful
What's
one.
reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression.
Like even that, man. Like even she's saying, man. Broken legs, but I chase perfection, man.
Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there. Cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside. So I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not. Cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me. And I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking.
Man, oh my god, again, man, that raw, just emotion. Oh my god, man, this shit is crazy. Oh my god, he said this part of my house no one's been in for years. I built a safe room, don't know one in, because I would do because if I do, there's a chance they might disappear. Like, oh my god, bro, these lines are hitting so hard to me right now, man. Like, this is some of the best stuff I think I've ever heard in my life. And again, it's not because it's Craig Little, but just because it's so hard hitting. You know, it's so real. It's something that everybody relates to. Like, it's just crazy. He said, to not come back, and I admit I am mostly scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my door locked. You might get the door open to open up, but the door is not, because I don't want you, because I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame you when you desert me. Like, that is such... Oh my god, man, this shit is crazy. Like, that's such a relatable line. How many times in life when you go through struggle, you go through pain, or let's say you go through a bad breakup, or something, and you're always afraid to let people inside again because you don't want to be hurt again. You don't want to be hurt, and when you do let somebody in, they do hurt you, you start to blame yourself, like, I let them in, so it's my fault that they hurt me, not the other person. It's my fault that this happened. Like, that is, oh my god, so fucking... Man, NFS has some of the most relatable songs I've ever heard.
To hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. Stop knocking. I'm trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know they said in the world out ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve it. I built it because I thought that it was
safe for me. Yep, he built them and locked him away.
Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable.
But he settled in.
Now I'm in a position it's either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
Bro. Wow. Wow, man. That is... Bro, I don't even know anymore. I don't even know. This man is crazy. Something like... This shit is so hard hitting. Excuse my language. This is so hard hitting to me that it's crazy. He said, Fred came to my house years ago. I let him in, man. It's a problem because I've been dealing with it ever since. Like, I can't even talk about just how relatable is this. Not just to me. I keep saying that word relatable because this is some of the most relatable news I've ever heard in my life, man. What he's talking about is so true because we all have fears. We all have things that we're afraid of, things that we don't want to happen, things that we just can't do because we're afraid of what could happen if we were to do them. Like he said, I didn't build this house because I wanted to solve my problems. I built this house because I thought it'd be safer, but it's not. I built this house. I built this place in my mind thinking I could run here to escape the darkness, to escape my fears, to escape those bad thoughts. But no, instead, it's not safer. They just got comfortable in here. They just all got rooms and they picked and they lived there. So instead of this being a safe place, I just trapped myself in my own fear, which I'm still waddling. Like you said, but just to either sit here and let him win or put him back outside where he came from, but I never can. Like, dude, like, this is crazy, man. Like, honestly, I don't even know. Like, this to me is crazy. Like, so relatable, so real to like this is some of the realest things in music, some of the realest music I've ever heard, especially of the last few years. Like this music is crazy. It's no wonder that his fan base is so big. Why he has such a people that love his music because honestly, like this is some of the most relatable music, some of the best music I've heard in a long time. So this is crazy. I mean, like I said, you could pick this part of song. There's pick this entire song apart. There's so many things you talk about. You can just like it's crazy to me. But again, that last line, like you said, because in order to do that, I have to open up the doors. Of me, well, if they're talking, I don't know anymore. Like you get so point, you're so involved, you're so drenched in your fear and your discouraged and your doubt. You know that you don't know who's talking anymore. Is it you or is it the fear within inside you? Like, all right, I'm gonna finish out, guys. I do apologize. I know I'll stop the line and talk, but this was crazy to me.
Inside this mansion.
Mm. All right, guys, that was the end of the video. Crazy song, man. One of the most relatable songs I've ever heard. Like that was absolutely amazing. Like just wow, man. Again, I apologize. I know I started talking long and made the video very long, but man, like there was just so much to dissect in this song, man. Like shout out to you guys. You guys are right. This is an incredible song, and I can definitely see how it's important to end up some music. But thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed me, then subscribe and share. Make sure you link in the description to the recent video. And I hope you guys enjoy it. The reaction, let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. You think of it, you like it, or you hate it. Did I stop too much? Did I talk too much? I got positive if I did, but there was so much that was hitting me at one time, so I had to talk about it. But let me know your thoughts down below. What other songs to react to from end of next? Make sure to check my social media, so link in the description. Make sure to follow me on there, TikTok, Instagram, all that stuff. And thank you guys again who watched the videos. I cracked them out. Peace.